Finally found some time to do the Heavensturn event. I'm MrSOAP999 and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. Well met, friend, and welcome to our festivities. I am known in my homeland as Hingashi as the Ryu Mixu, and it is my delegation's solemn charge to share our Heavensturn custom with the peoples of Eorzea that we might join hands in revelry. Although Heavensturn is observed in both our lands to mark the coming of a new year, there is a difference between our traditions. Here in Eorzea, a deity is chosen from among the 12 to preside over the heavens, while in the far east we honor one of 12 noble beasts. And this year, that beast is the mighty Ryu, a creature you Eorzeans might liken to a dragon. Now, in order to liven up the festivities, we decided to have a pair of horse-bird hatchlings, or should I say chocobo chicks, serve as mascots. Whomsily dressed in draconic attire, we were certain that they would delight all who laid eyes upon them. However, when the Ryu Bugle, the leader of our delegation, presented one of the chicks to a crowd, the reception was disappointingly muted. We know not where we erred. I say, you are an adventurer, are you not? In the course of dispensing aid, you must have acquired some insight into people's interests. Loath though I am to impose, will you not help us to identify our plan's failings? In doing so, we may yet find a way to win over the locals with our mascots. Sure. You have my thanks. To begin, I ask that you seek out the Ryu Bugle. Yeah, I think Bugle, I think that's. For want of passerby, she decided to wander around this plaza with her hatchling. When you find her, pray ask for her account of our dilemma, and thence help us to find a solution. Feast your eyes on a horsebird among horsebirds, the pinnacle of plumage. I dare say Heavensturn has never hatched a mascot as utterly charming as our regal Ryu.
Well, he's certainly adorable. But what's a Ryu? And why do you have him dressed up in that costume? An excellent question. You see, we wish to present the charms of the Chocobo and the Ryu in a lovable package. Just look at him waggle his scaly little tail. It's an exquisite combination, you must agree. And it would be remiss of me to not mention the craftsmanship that went into the outfit. Our weavers spared no effort to evoke the might and the majesty of the Ryu in the diminutive form before you. The finished product is simply divine, is it not? I suppose. I still don't know what a Ryu is, but never mind. Thank you for letting me play with him.
You gotta explain the customs, damn it! Yet again, I failed to convey the virtues of our mascot. You come at the Ryu Maxu's behest? I should be most grateful for your aid, adventurer. I seek only to share our mascot's charms with the people of Eorzea, but my every attempt has ended in failure, as you've just witnessed. Try as I might, I cannot see what I am doing wrong. If you have any advice, anything at all, I would be most eager to hear it. Talk more about the dragons. Talk about the Ryu, you say? Rather than tediously explaining tradition, I had hoped to initiate the people through our mascots. You believe this is not enough? No, the people are kind of dumb. Might avail me to speak with that young girl as well. Let her gaze upon Ryuxu once more and... It left. You did not see it wander off. Oh, wherever did our little mascot go? Followed after the girl, you say? We must find him, and quickly. Please, adventurer, will you not help with the search? I've got nothing else to do.
Thank you. Now then, I believe the girl set off in the direction of the tavern. The drowning wench, was it? If we find her, I dare say we will find Ryunosuke. Ah, thank goodness you're here. I've been asking this guardswoman about the girl, but I'm struggling to make myself understood. Perhaps you could clear things up. The lady says she's looking for a girl with a Ryu, but I haven't the faintest idea what that is.
It's a chocobo chick wearing a costume.
Ah, then you must be speaking of the odd little critter I spied a few moments ago. It was wearing what looked like a dragon costume and I was waddling after a young girl. I'm afraid I didn't observe where they went, though. Sorry I couldn't be of help. Many thanks for your assistance. In my haste, I had neglected to explain the meaning of the word Ryu. As the Ryu Mixgu told me, the creature doesn't exist in Eorzea. If I had begun by clarifying that it's similar to a dragon, I could have avoided a misunderstanding. Oh, I dare say I now know why our mascot has struggled to win over the masses. I shall speak with this guardswoman a little more, in case she has aught else of note to share. Once I'm finished, I plan to scour the upper decks. In the meantime, might I trouble you to search the lower decks? Once we have finished, let us reconvene at Bulkwood Hall. A young lass and a chocobo chick? I spied them walking past the eatery, though I couldn't say where they went from there.
So yeah, I hope everybody's having a great New Year. I'm pretty sure I have seen that a lot of people are very excited for the Pictomancer class. I am too. I would love to paint my sorrow onto the canvas and drown my enemies in my depression. Yes, perfect. While also getting paid very minimal amount of money for the work that I put into my artwork. Such is the life of an artist, right? Oh boy, here we go again, getting a little too real.
I know a lass you're after. Sylvie's her name, and she's the daughter of a fellow merchant. A good friend of mine, in fact.
Is this a guy? Okay, yeah, that's a guy.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a happier father and daughter. They go fishing at the river together all the time, they do. But he'll soon set sail for faraway lands, I'm told. Sylvie's worried sick, and for good reason. The ocean's a fickle mistress, and even a simple voyage could cost a man his life. Anyway, she came through here earlier. I'm afraid I couldn't say where she is now. Perhaps someone else here could help you.
Yeah, let's look over here. It's a good thing that this game does not have proximity voice chat. It would be very weird to be passing by some of these people and they're just doing stuff.
She looked a little lost, so I asked if she needed help, but she told me she was fine, that she was heading to the Ageless River. Though I left it at that, I can't help but worry for her out there on her own. I hope you find her soon.
Yeah, so sorry I have not been uploading much in a bit. I have been busy on the tea grind and trying not to screw up mechanics. Yeah, it's pretty big.
There you are. By your triumphant expression, dare I hope you've learned something of the little girl and our mascot. So the girl, Sylvie, was headed for the Ageless River? That you should find just the information we need is auspicious indeed. For my part, in the course of speaking with the locals, I was able to learn more about the dragons. That is, while we have many similarities with the Rio of the Far East, they are in fact different creatures. I have been under an impression that they were one and the same. But be it their folklore or their status in moral society, they are quite distinct. I had assumed that the people of Eorzea were like me, that they thought the Rio were simply a dragon by another name. I suppose it is little wonder that Sylvie looked so puzzled during our first encounter. When we next find her, I shall do my utmost to explain the true meaning of our mascot. Now, off to the Ageless River with us! I wish you didn't have to go, Papa. here from before. What are you doing here?
We need the chocobo back.
Oh, thank the kami. We found you, Sylvie. And the lady in the fancy helmet, too. How do you know my name? I see. I'm so sorry to cause you both trouble. I just wanted to visit my papa's favorite fishing spot, where your chocobo chick ended up following me all the way here. Well, he's safe with you now. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. Pray, wait a moment. In the course of searching for the Ryunosuke, we couldn't help but learn that your father will soon embark upon a voyage, and it has left you feeling troubled. I realize we are strangers, but if you are not adverse, will you not talk to us about it? It's alright. My papa, he's heading for Higashi for trade. I heard that it's a long and dangerous journey, and it made me worry. I wanted to pray to the navigator to keep him safe at sea.
I killed the navigator.
But then I found out that Lima is actually dead, and thanks to this guy over here. And Lima wasn't chosen for this Heavensturn, and it made me worry even more. I see. As you say, it isn't the navigator, but the keeper who presides over the heavens this year. But if not the navigator, I thought I could at least pray to a god from the Far East. That's why I went to talk to you. So that's the way of it. You came to me hoping to beseech your divinities to protect your father. But in my favor to showcase our mascot, I failed to lend an ear to your earnest desire. Well, I hear you now, young one, and I shall tell you a tale about the Ryu that will grant you comfort. I just need to recall a suitable one, something that ideally features the ocean. Oh, what's gotten into you, little one? Curious, what lies that way, are you? Curious what lies that way, are you? It's a place called World Whisper Canyon. Papa told me that waterfalls appeared there after the calamity, and they changed the flow of the Nim River. Waterfalls changing the course of a river. I believe I have the perfect tale for you, Sylvie. One that will bolster your spirits as your father departs on his journey. Let us head to these waterfalls, that we might avail ourselves of their abundance. Even Ryunosuke is keen, and we wouldn't want to ignore such a fortuitous omen.
I'm a little under the weather, thanks to what's been going on with the weather being so cold.
Come, let us head to these waterfalls. They will provide the perfect setting for my tale. Ahem! Let us begin. The Ryu is a creature that shares many similarities with the dragons of Eorzea, but as I myself recently discovered, it is in fact a distinct being. Nor is there just one Ryu. Nay, there exist myriad individuals, all of whom have their own tales. The creature I will speak about is the mighty Seiryu, one of the four lords, and the creature I will speak about is the mighty Seiryu, one of the four lords, who legend holds birth at a great waterfall in the Far East.
Oh hey, yeah, that guy. I fought him already. He was cool.
That sounds exciting, doesn't it? In the region of Yaxna flows the One River, and its plentiful waters nourish nearby lands. In ages past, it is said that Seiryu drank so deeply of the river that he altered its very course, and in doing so gave rise to a waterfall.
the dragons struggle. While it is not widely known, Seiryu was also regarded as a guardian deity who protected people from disasters of water.
Disasters? Like storms and floods?
Indeed, long ago it was believed that the calamities could be quelled by sacrificing a young maiden to a divine beast such as Seiryu.
Whoa!
And while no written records exist, there is a tale of a seaside village that fell in the path of a raging storm. Desperate to calm the heavens, the villagers offered unto Seiryu one of their daughters. However, Seiryu showed no interest whatsoever in the young girl. To merely know the villagers' plight was enough for him, it seemed, and he turned the course of the storm and spared them untold devastation. A benevolent being is Seiryu, who wields his power over water for good. Even now he hears our prayers and protects us and our loved ones from harm. That, my dear, is just one example of the noble beast we celebrate this year, this Heavensturn. Together, let us offer a prayer to Seiryu and wish your father safe travels and calm waters.
That sounds perfect, miss. Thank you so much.
We must thank Ryunosuke as well. Were it not for him, I might not have recalled the tale of Seiryu.
Now you can pray to Seiryu for safe travels too, adventurer. Oh, but perhaps you already heard this story?
Straight from the serpent's mouth, in fact. Yes, please believe the elf-looking guy, the Estinian man. You mean to say you've met the great Seiryu himself? To think that he was more serpentine in nature. If this is true, we will be able to celebrate him in the Year of the Snake as well.
Now that I think about it, miss, you said that no written records exist of that tale. How did you come to know it?
An astute observation, Sylvie. You see, my family is said to be descended from the maiden who was offered to Seiryu. Huh. As long ago as the event took place, there is no way to confirm the tale's veracity. But if true, then it is by the grace of Seiryu that I am here, alive. Thus I have made it my mission to spread the word of his noble kind. Looking back from the time you followed after Sylvie, it is as if you have been guiding me, little one. I may be your caretaker, but it is you who is watching over me. Just like an honest-to-God's Ryu. It's just a chocobo. With this, I now know what I must do to initiate people into our traditions, and I shall continue to do so for as long as the Ryu reigns in the heavens. Come, let us get back to the city together. We wouldn't want to make your father worry now, would we, Sylvie? There you are. There you are, adventurer. Least you wonder young Sylvie is now safely home, and I have just apprised the Ryunosuke of our fruitful outing. Now that I have discovered a more suitable approach to my draconic dilemma, I wish to wander the city again for onlookers. Though I regret to impose upon you once more, your support with Sylvie was most helpful. Why do you accompany me while I make my rounds around the area? With your discerning eye, I am certain that you could readily identify those who might be receptive to our message. What say you? I am truly grateful. Come, let us set forth at once. Oh, they're following me. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Whee! I have people following me. Alright, we're going to the Drowning Wench first, and then to the Culinarians Guild, and then partway to the Marauders Guild. Okay. Yeah, this shouldn't take too long. Ale Sipping Sailor. Okay. It's a catboy. What the hell is that chocobo chick supposed to be dressed up as? Ryunosuke here is wearing a costume that mimics the Ryu. The dragons of the Far East.
It is held that these creatures have mastery over water, and a sailor such as your good self may benefit from knowing about them.
Huh? If you ask me, it looks more like a sea serpent. Hold it. It wouldn't have anything to do with that thrice damn primal Leviathan, wouldn't it?
I assure you there is no connection whatsoever. Far from causing disasters of water, the Rio is a benevolent beast that protects us from them. If you are interested in knowing more, I invite you to seek us out at the Aft Castle.
Is that right? Still, here in Limsa, we've got the Navigator. That's all the protection you need on the high seas.
Ah, yes, I understand the people of your nation look to Lima to favor them with safe voyages. Be it as it may, disaster of water can strike beyond the bounds of the sea, in which case placing your faith in the Rio could provide you with added assurance.
I suppose it don't hurt to have more friends in high places, as it were.
Fine, I'll go and see what this is all about.
Alright, lad, let's go fucking check this shit out. We got nothing else to do anyway. Alright, let's see, we're almost there to the guild. I think I seen someone over there. I think while I was doing my rounds and stuff, like, there was somebody that was coming up to me and patting my head. I get that often. It's cool when people do that. I don't mind.
By the gods! I had just resolved to salve my soul with the sight of adorable creatures this year. And what would appear but the most charming of chocobo chicks? What's your name, little one? And what is that winsome outfit you're wearing? You have a keen eye, sir. This little fellow is Ryunosuke, and he is dressed as a Ryu, a dragon of the Far East. By thus attiring Eorzea's favorite beast of burden, we hope to create a symbol of friendship between our lands. Well now, that this adorable form should harbor such a splendid symbolism. I had never heard this Ryu before, but now I am more keen to know. In that case, sir, I invite you to seek us out at the Aft Castle anon. There we will be glad to answer all your questions. Excellent! We shall head there at once. Come on, darling, let's go check out the Ryu. I don't know what a Ryu is, but okay.
And there's just an auto guy over here. Doing nothing. Yes? How can I assist you and your curiously dressed chocobo chick?
If I may shed some light on the mystery of our mascot, little Ryunosuke here is named for the Ryu, dragons of the Far East.
Oh, I thought dragons are supposed to be fearsome.
This fellow looks anything but. Our custom companion notwithstanding, the Ryu is in fact a powerful and fearsome beast. Yet by the same token, they are fondly regarded as symbols of good fortune. Should you be curious about them, we will be glad to tell you more at the Aft Castle.
A being that's regarded with fear and fondness. Intriguing. Perhaps I'll pay a visit to Aft Castle before returning to work.
Oh, what a relief to see the locals take an interest in the Ryu. I dare say we have gathered enough people. Let us head back to the Aft Castle.
You know, I just thought it's kind of funny. This is a dragon event. I'm talking about dragons, and I'm dressed up, and I'm a Dragoon, and I'm dressed up as a Stygian. It's perfect. I just realized that. That's cool. I just realized that. That's funny. Man, I'm really cosplaying this. Man, I'm really I just realized that this event is about dragons and stuff, and that loving about dragons and talking about them. And here I am dressed up like a Stygian, who's now friend of dragons. Yep, I am definitely living the cosplay life here.
So our Bigyo makes her triumphant return. You've done a tremendous job to pique the interest of so many. You are too kind, Mesku. None of this would have been possible without the adventurer and Ryunosuke's help.
Hey, there's the little girl and her dad.
There you are, miss. I Uncle wanted to meet you, so I brought him.
So you're the kindly folks who helped Sylvie. I haven't the words to properly thank you, but I'm truly grateful for what you have done. I'm glad to see my girl smiling again.
Pray do not mention this, sir. We too owe Sylvie much and more. How fares the preparations for your journey, if I may ask?
Very well, thank you. And with Sylvie praying to the legendary Seiryu for my safety, no matter how far I venture from home, I have no doubt that all will be well.
I shall pray for your safety as well. What little we might do to help you on your way, we gladly do it.
Indeed. While sharing the blessing of the divine beasts is a fine thing, naught is more rewarding to our delegation than fostering friendship between our lands.
For all the help you've afforded us, I wish to give you a proper reward, yet I do not know what might be suitable.
Oh, he said the words.
Minosuke, what are you saying? You wish to accompany our adventurer friend?
I believe the little one wishes to be your charmer against tumultuous waters, and he would be hard-pressed to choose a better companion. We still have Ryuji to aid us in our work, so if you wish, Ryusuke is yours.
Minosuke, my little guardian, thank you for everything. May your divine auras keep our friends safe.
Yeah.
And may you and yours enjoy the rest of the Heavensturn season, my friend. Know that wherever the Ryu roars, good fortune shall be upon you.
Oh, that was him. Oh. Well, yeah, imagine it in the guy's voice. Yeah. Yeah. Unlike a dragon. I just realized that name is a play on like a dragon. Oh, Fortune's turn. Oh yeah, that's right. They always do the Fortune's turn stuff. I want to see what we get this turn. This time. Because last year I got one that said that I'm gonna have a really bad time. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. There we go.
Here he is.
Yes, he's cute. Oh, here we go. That's a bunny. Greetings, my friend. I deal in omikuji, traditional Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one? You can draw as many as you like. You have to pay 100 guild fee. And sure, why not? Please tell me I'll stop. Please tell me I'll finally stop being dumb and clear tea. Thou shalt experience moderate fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure, rejoice in the 12, and thy rebel shall not go unrewarded. Thy comrades are thy treasures, cherish them well. Great success is the accumulation of small efforts. Neglect not thy daily chores. Conflict, neglect not thy provisions, and victory shall be thine. Favor, be wise like unto the scholar, and thou shalt find a way to overcome misfortune. Fair fortune. Well, this is gonna be over here. So yeah, it's good. It's on YouTube. How did you fare? Whether it was a desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. Oh, that was the, oh, hey, it's these adventurer guys from last year. fair fortune, is it? Well, I'll happily take that over the alternative. But I shudder to think what will happen if I make the same mistakes I did last Heavensturn. If I'm to properly understand this fortune, I must thoroughly read through each section. Here's one. Relationships. Treasure thy closest comrade. That should be simple enough, but who might this comrade be? Perhaps I should ask Bilden for his insight. Let's see, according to this Mijikuji, good fortune is upon me. Now, as I recall, there are other minor fortunes in addition to this one. It should be written here somewhere. Ah! Relationships. Treasure thy closest comrade. A fine fortune. What comrades does it speak of exactly? I suspect it can't hurt to show them all a little appreciation, but... Sylvie and her dad. Yay! Okay, yeah, I think we're all done. What the heck is it? Who are you? When I heard that a celebration was to be held here in honor of me and mine, I wished to gaze upon its splendor with my own eyes. Bayako insisted I don this questionable attire, though he assured me that I would conceal my identity from unsuspecting mortals. A descendant of the maiden I spirited away now takes charge of this festival, you say? Most intriguing. At the time, my intentions were not as benevolent as she believed. Whisking her away was but a means to appease my misguided worshippers, and yet that her tale should endure this long is a testament to her gratitude. Perhaps I should give my regards to this bugle of which you speak. Well, everybody, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll come back next time. I got a new minion, Ryosuke. Yeah, and my fortune apparently says that I'm gonna have some good luck. I hope that fortune will come in handy. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as I do various videos ranging from Nintendo games to non-Nintendo games. My social media links are also in the description, be sure to check them out. I will be getting back to Super Mario RPG at some point. Please. I'm just a little busy right now. Stay fresh and have yourselves a damn good day and a happy new year if you haven't already been wished one.